Hey y'all, what is good? It's your girl Ganjanae and I'm live, baby. Okay, on this here Monday. Happy Monday, y'all. I hope y'all are having a wonderful start for the week, okay? And I hope y'all had a great weekend, a great Easter with y'all's families, okay? Absolutely. Let me check the comments really quick here. Wait a minute. Let me do something really quick. I forgot to do. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. I just thought about that. Oh, shoot. Yeah. There we go. All right, y'all. Now, let me check the comments. Yes, like the video, okay? Please and thank you. Hey, Grape Tea. Hey, Aqua. Happy Monday. Yes, grab a snack and don't forget to hit that like, okay? Yes. Hey, Julia. Hey, girl. It does not rejoice over wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Yes, Aqua clock it. Sorry, I had to burp. 1 Corinthians 13:6. Yes, I love it. That part. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. I so greatly appreciate it, okay? Let me go ahead and make my little announcements, per usual. And we will get into the show, okay? All right. All right. So here's my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support the channel. Okay. There's also super chats and super stickers available, as well as Cash App. Okay. Or you can simply support the channel by just hitting that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button. Okay. Hit that notification bell while you at it. Share if you like. I would so greatly appreciate the support. Okay. And if y'all have any tea that y'all want me to talk about on this here channel, you can send it to this email. Okay. I know that's easier for some of y'all. Or feel free to hit me up on either one of my social media platforms, okay? That is my Instagram and my Twitter on the screen. All right, y'all. Yes. Okay. Also, y'all, if y'all haven't joined the Discord, I would suggest you do so, okay? Um, Let me get the link really quick for y'all before I begin. And before we clock the T. 1 second, y'all. All right. All right. Let me post it in the chat really quick here. Oh, what happened? All right. All right, here we go. There is the link to the Discord, okay? So if you're interested, you can, okay? Just hit that link. We did start a book club, okay? So if you're interested in that, you can join. Also, y'all, pretty soon here, we will be doing a 1 week juice cleanse. So if you're interested in doing that, okay, you can also join as well. All right, y'all. Yes. Okay. Let me check the comments one more time. Why am I losing my voice? Sorry, y'all. Um, hey, Melanin Mommy. Yes, happy belated Easter, Resurrection Day. Yes. I hope you had an amazing Easter. Hey, Mean Beans. Hey. Hey, Belinda. Hey, y'all. All right. So that is pretty much it for the announcements, y'all. Okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this tea, honey. Okay. So a lot has been going on over this past weekend. Okay. It's been seeming like that. The 2 little days we don't be on here, it'd be a lot going on. I swear. But we will be getting into the circus. We're gonna get into Craysean. We are gonna get into a little bit of Blueface. We are gonna touch on Tasiki as well. Um, and a bit of other things too, okay? So buckle your seatbelts. I'm just playing. Sit back and relax, okay? And enjoy the show. Grab your popcorn. Let's get it started, okay? So let's go ahead. Yeah. I want to share this with y'all real quick because I just thought this was kind of crazy. Okay. So as y'all know, you know, Tessa and Krishan, okay, we're supposed to be doing this little. They was supposed to be making dinner like Easter plates. Okay, they were supposed to be doing Easter plates, and originally they were supposed to do it at the park, but I guess it was already reserved. So they didn't, obviously didn't think about reserving it ahead of time. Okay. So she had to, you know, do a different location and stuff like that. Okay. Now, why was she basically telling people that once they buy their plate, okay, once they purchase their plate, they Easter dinner plate, okay, Krishan was gonna sign the plates. Yes. Okay. Signing plates is crazy. But let me show y'all this real quick, child, because I was like, what in the world? Okay. Shout out to Corey Lombardi. Okay. It says, hold up, hold up. So you're telling me that after people pay for a plate from Tessa, the cook, then they will get a picture with Hushan and she'll sign an autograph on their styrofoam plate and cake container. What in the Baltimore finesse 2 times is going on? Yeah, that is just straight ghetto. Who's gonna save a styrofoam container with the signature on it after they're done eating? At that point, it'll be trash, child. Okay. So check this out, y'all.
Bless you. How are you? You have to pre-order with me first and pay, and then you'll get a location. You'll get to get a picture with Sean, and her signature will be on your platter and your cake. You have to purchase, and I'll give you location. Bless you. How are you? You have to pre-order with me first and pay, and then you'll get a location.
Okay. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Okay. So I guess she was out here signing plates, child. Plates. Okay. Oh yeah, let me save this little piece of styrofoam. Okay. I'm gonna cherish this piece of styrofoam from my plate forever. Look, guys. Okay, chill. A mess. A mess. Okay. Oh my goodness. When I heard this, I was like, yeah, they gotta be out their mind. Okay. Whew, child. This is definitely ghetto.
Ooh, the ghetto. The ghetto.
Okay, Lord have mercy. Oh, let's check the comments. See what people are saying. And he says, "Do y'all think Kushan is gonna be in a bonnet?" I'm weak. Probably was. She been sporting that bonnet for a long time now, and so she don't have headshots that she signed in. Throw the whole family away, right? Just ghetto child. All they do is preach about God but treat people like dirt. Right. He says, wait, so I have to pay? Then you tell me where I have to come to. What if it's too far for me? Exactly. That boy Krishan really fumbled. This should be studied. Her food be looking nasty. Yeah, imagine you have pre-ordered and paid only for them to give you the wrong location, not show up, or end up making an excuse to postpone. Right. Somebody said, bro, a signature from Krishan like she's some Michael Jackson is diabolical work. Right. Yeah, this girl went from riches to rags real quick. And I love that for her. Ciao. Somebody said, this is so dusty using people for money. Your food should speak for itself. Right. I just start the conversation off with bless you. Right. And you also get salmonella poisoning from Krishan touching your plate. Oh, hilarious. They said, I know you effing lying. And she's at her cousin's 16th birthday party making an appearance. She mighty busy, child. Your signature on the cake. Yeah, signature on the cake is crazy. Okay. So yeah, y'all. Krishan out here signing styrofoam plates, honey. Okay. Oh my goodness. Can't make it up, y'all. You just can't. You just can't. Okay. Hold on, let me check the comments real quick. You said they just out here doing anything. Literally, yes. Sign the plate is crazy. Crazy. Hey KJ. Let's see. Hey Natty Red. He's happy belated 420. Yes, honey. That part. Even though I didn't get to partake if I had a a substance test coming up, so I didn't even get to blow it down. But it's all right. It's always next year. Because I actually forgot, and I don't think she even showed up. Oh, really? I think she did actually. I think I just seen something about her. Um, hold on. Yeah, I think she did show up. And you said she went from being on stage with Glorilla to selling fish dinners. And Carmen spent the block like a high speed chase. Right, KJ. For real. For real, for real. And nobody wants their food place signed by a bee that doesn't wash her hands after number one. Or number two, the ghetto who chow, right. Chow a mess. Okay. I was like, no, no, she didn't just say they finna sign the plate. Y'all gonna get a little picture. And then once y'all done eating, okay. She gonna sign the styrofoam plate. Okay. Chow a mess. Ghetto. Hey up day. But yes, y'all. Okay, so I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Cause like I said, I thought that was crazy. Okay. Now she out here signing plays, honey. A mess. One second, y'all. All right. Now, what should we get into next? I mean, it's just so much to get into. It's so much to get into. Oh yeah, let's get into Jaden, okay. So Jaden was you know, obviously she was on the reunion, the baddies reunion, and she was basically there was a part in the reunion where she was talking about some schoolyard or something like that. Okay. Um let me show y'all real quick. And Blueface's friend, D-Lo, he didn't particularly like that, or he wasn't feeling that or whatever, okay? He has some things to say about it. So let me show y'all that real quick. All right. All right, so shout out to Circus of Blues. It says not on Schoolyard. Jaden was on go after they tried to jump Ivory at the reunion. Watch out! Oh, you think you finna jump shit, right? No, we're not jumping shit! Oh, God, Evan, Schoolyard great, bitch! Watch. Oh! Now, we're not jumping! Calm down! You're jumping! Okay. So Jada was not playing by Ivory, honey. All right. But let's see what D-Lo had to say about this. Oh, God, Evan! Schoolyard great, bitch! Watch. Oh! Now, we're not jumping! Calm down! Okay. Now let me show y'all what D-Lo has said. I thought it was on that post, but it's not. Hold on really quick. Cause is it on here? Oh yeah, here we go. Wait a minute. Nope, I think they took it down. Why did they take it down? Oh, let me see if somebody else posted it. Oh, here we go. I'm like, I'm not tripping. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. They had took it down, but I found it. I found it somewhere else. Here we go. So here's D-Loke. Okay, shout out to Live Bites. It says Blueface's Day, Day One Homie and Cookout's cousin puts Jaden Alexis on blast. Says she's repping the set on TV, but she ain't even from there. Okay.
Jaden. You gonna put a target on your back, playing with this here crippin', You not from the set. You not from schoolyard. You might have some dead friends, which is equivalent to saying you might have some dead homies. But what's getting back to me, I ain't even gonna play with it like it's funny, you peoples, you family and all that. Nigga love you and all that. You know it on the set. But to be saying, you feel me, schoolyard and getting mad about situations and then banging shit and all that, like that shit regular. This shit ain't regular, You rattling the wrong people's cages, Sad. This shit ain't no joke. I mean, nowadays in 2025, it might be to some people, but this shit ain't no joke, Jaden. And that's not just for you. That's just for anybody who feel like it's cool just to be playing with Crippin' just because you fucking a nigga and from somewhere and you think that give you a green light to be, saying certain shit. Shit. So stop asking me, people in the world, is Jaden from schoolyard? No, Jaden Alexis is not from schoolyard. Her baby daddy does not give her a pass in the set. And that's not just for you. That's just
Okay. So that's what he had to say. First of all, gangbanging in 2025 is corny to me. Okay. I mean, it's always been corny to me. I just don't, it's just, come on now. Like, it's lame.
Corny, lame, boo, tomato, I'm throwing tomatoes.
Okay, so I don't even know why he even said this. Okay, but he's trying to say, oh, don't be saying that because you know, you don't want to get yourself in some sort of predicament by trying to claim some sort of quote unquote set. Okay. Mm, how y'all feel about this? Because I'm like, boy, bye. Okay, that's how I'm feeling about it. Like, it ain't even all that serious. Okay.
And you think that give you a green?
Watch out! Oh, you think you finna jump shit, right? No, we not jumping shit! Oh, God, Evans, we got great, bitch! Watch out! Oh, you think you...
Because Jaden just like me for real. I too start throwing up my nigga set when shit get a little sticky. They be saying on schoolyard, y'all not jumping. Because on neighborhood, so you dumb back. Like I know exactly what she was feeling in that moment when she said it. Because that crip dip could just have you that way. I love my man and his set. Look at you, dumbbell. I'll never forget my first time hunching a crip nigga. He got up in the mirror, threw up neighborhood, turned around, looked at me, and said, "Now you do it." Like it activates a superpower. Because Jaden's just like me for real.
Okay. And then somebody has said, Jane Alexis said on God in Heaven, Schoolyard Creepy, LMAO, y'all got my girl effed up. Okay. And then Jaden reposted it and she said, y'all know what it is. Okay. Child. Child. I don't know. I don't know. I think he's low key, overreacting a little bit. I don't think she meant any harm by saying it, but it's kind of uh, maybe that's just what She probably done seen Blueface say it, when he in a sticky situation. Okay, so she probably just naturally, when she mad, is probably what she be saying. Okay, now me personally, I wouldn't be saying no shit like that. I don't care. I mean, I wouldn't even be with no gangbanger first of all. But if I was to be with you know a gangbanger, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't say no shit like that personally. Okay, but to each his own. Let's see what people are saying in the comments. 1 second, y'all. Um, somebody said he's trying to save her life. Folks will run down on you at they set. How y'all mad for letting her know like it's not females in these gangs that will beat the brakes or try to unalive her? He's probably the only one Blueface knows who's watching her. Others probably don't care. And no boy, nobody asked you that. He says the second slide is true. She thought she could say ninja because of blue. I literally just checked her friend the other day for saying it when I seen her. And then it says, so if he F with her and she's supposedly family, why couldn't he address this off the internet? He ain't got her personal info. 2025. I'm putting in my vocabulary rotation. Did he lie though? No, big facts. And even if he telling people she's not, people don't care because they're gonna view her like she put out there. Period. He said knew her mouth would get her in trouble. He said all that and didn't pluck a feather. Trust no one took her serious. Right. Okay. So yeah. How y'all feel about this? Because I don't think it was that serious. I don't think it was that deep. Okay. Um, but let me check the comments really quick here. 1 second. You said, yeah, I missed the part two of the reunion. I got home and was so tired I laid down and was out. Right. I think I just watched it this morning. I watched it this morning. Yeah, I never make it to the chat. Hey, Chris Blessing. Hey, Miss Ooh. Let's see. Said, boy, if you don't shut up, it was corny of him to come at anyone like that. Whoever is he, a nobody, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think he was doing a little bit much. He said, "Wow, oh, she ain't so different from Rock after all, child." Right. He said, "I don't think she was serious. I think she was just talking that guy doing too much. It's not that serious." Right. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. You said he a lame for even speaking on Jaden. Come on, man. Stop. Hello? For real. Can we say he's a corny drama queen diva? Right. And why is he even watching baddies? Child. Hello? He said, "Is D'Lo feeling low because his chick Krishan got kicked out from the home on Schoolyard? He ain't related to Blue in real life. His mama was Carlissa's, oh yeah, lesbian lover. Right, right. I do remember that being said. And he probably is feeling some type of way, because he was kind of, on the show. They was kind of like close in a way. They was. And someone may have went back and told him they take that stuff serious. I wouldn't play around like that on live TV. Yeah, right. That's why I said me personally, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no shit like that. I'm sorry. Well, he was getting party favors from Krishan to say this and come for Jaden through others because Krishan Moshe does nothing. Right. Probably did. Yeah, I could say it's kind of sad to see a mother of two young kids behaving like this. I wish she'd do better. Right. Right. You know. I get it. You're trying to get this money for your kids and stuff like that. But that's why I say, all money ain't good money. I mean, yeah, kind of unfortunate. But it's like it's crazy because it'd be a lot of moms on these type of shows, and it's like, you know, I get that you're trying to get the money for your family, but at the same time, at what cost? Now this is gonna be on the internet forever, and eventually, when your kids will see it. And it's not. I mean, me personally, as a mom, I wouldn't want my kids seeing me like that on the internet, like you know. But hey, um, like I said, to each his own, I guess. To each his own. Then you said allegedly Krishan gave him the. Oh yeah. The peen works. She probably did. She probably did. Yeah, acting tough online can get you hurt in real life. Yeah, that's true. You know, they see you acting like that, people will probably, try you. Okay. That's crazy. It is kind of crazy, but I don't know. I don't. I like Jaden. I like Jaden, but I think that she kind of, she should have kept sitting there pretty. Okay. Because if you ask me, I think she was the best dressed on that stage. Okay. She was the best dressed. I feel like she should have sat this one out. I get that's your friend and everything, but yeah, nah. You know, like I don't know. Maybe she was trying to prove to Ivory that her loyalty. But yeah, I definitely would have sat that out. Okay, and kept it cute, honey. Okay, for real. I'm not super surprised, honestly, but honestly, it is a little disappointing. Yeah, right. It is a little bit. It is because she was doing so good with keeping it cute, but I guess she didn't like what she seen and reacted the way she did. Now this ain't the first time, Jaden definitely be getting down. Jaden definitely got a side to her that will come out if you push the right buttons. Okay, so I'm not too surprised, but I am a little surprised that she is saying schoolyard. Okay, but at the same time, I don't think she meant any harm by it. I don't think she really, I don't think she was for real, but you do at the same time. I'm not gonna sit here and act like she shouldn't be more careful with her, especially when it's you know gang affiliation and stuff like that. Like, yeah, because even though it's not that serious to some people, it is to some of them gang members. Okay, for whatever reason, I still think it's lame, but I digress. Okay. Yes, hit that like. Okay. Yes, yes. He said, I've said it joking around on the chat before when we clowning. Exactly. Yeah, we do that all the time. We do that all the time. But I don't know. For some reason, he took it real serious when Jaden said it. Okay. So, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. So, I just wanted to show y'all that really quick. Okay. Now, what should we get into next? Because, honey, so much tea to clock. Um, let's. Okay, yeah. So let's get into Blueface really quick, okay? So Blueface on another phone call, video call with one of his females from his roster, okay? Let me share that with y'all real quick. All right, so shout out to House of Blues. Okay, it says Blueface shows us the latest pair of Jordans he's been rocking in prison during a video call with his friend Nevaeh today. Okay. So that is the girl who has the Blueface tattoo, I believe, on her thigh. I think she got him tatted on her thigh. Um like him or her basically giving fellatio while you could see his hand, I guess, gripping her hair. Okay. That's the one. That's the girl. So let's get into it. She said he wanted me to show y'all his Jordans. He said, I ain't fresh. Okay. Oop, I gotta turn the music off. So yeah. And then she said, I don't care who gets offended with my post. I don't owe nobody nah thing. I'm a free soul. There's no ring on my finger, and I only have one baby. Okay. I didn't know she had kids. Interesting, but yeah, okay. So he got him some new J's. Okay. That's crazy. I didn't know you could do all that in prison. Okay. I'm just saying. Very interesting. But let's check the comments to see what people are saying. Somebody said he's crashing out. He's just mad she moved on. Whole time he kikiing with a baddie. Child. Right. He always looks so happy talking to her. She's been there the whole time having his back, and she says she ain't tattooing nothing or crashing out over no man. I like her. She has self-respect, looks good, and respects his child's mother. She did tattoo him, but yeah, you got a point. And while old girl talking about she got a penthouse on acres of land. Oh yeah, I seen that mess. And whatever, I'm just glad Christopher gone and Blue looks like he glad too, right? Cheesing. Yeah, cheesing real hard. Okay. He got to keep his name buzzing in the media. It needs some money to pay for the house and the mob. Just as sad. Condoning it. Is she black means she don't like to hear the truth. Her sister be clock her tea every time. I could agree to disagree. Yes, free Blueface. I'm glad Jada moved. These others clearly don't care. Sharing. And it says Blue better not get out chasing her down because he wants to be in control of her money. Let her have it. Find somebody that deserves it. and make her that. Jalen, Eden, Blue can do that with anybody for real, for real. I'm sick of Rock Dusty self. I'm so weak. Yeah, I really like her for him. She's a great mom, beautiful, and she said she'll run the fade with Krishan. She said her man wants peace, and that's all she's been giving him. Yeah, all he looks like he in good spirits in there, right? Whole time he really in love with her. Yes, Blue, I'm proud of you. Finally took the trash out. I'm weak. Okay. So yeah, I mean it is good to see him smiling and it do kind of seem like this girl in particular do be, lifting up his spirits, while he's in, you know, while he's having a rough time, having to do time. Okay. So it's always nice to have somebody in your corner that's gonna, you know, make you smile, make you feel happy. Okay. So hey, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Okay. Let me check the comments really quick here. He said it's more because yeah, the kids will always have this to see. That's why she's probably the most sane of the two. Yeah, but yeah, I think like that stuff can mess with following your kids. Right. Right. That part. Yes, like the video. You think Blue had him do it? Could have. Definitely could have. So I really think that Jaden did what she did because it was said she is just standing by and can't fight. So this was a way to show she got it in her. Yeah, that's true too. That's true, Aqua. You said which of his thrills for him Jordans? Did you know they will get stolen? Right? I didn't know you could do it like that in prison. Okay. It's interesting. Yeah, he do look happy. He do. You say he's smiling for those new shoes? He probably is. And he said, "But Blueface been talking to other females. Krishan was just the full crashing out." Yeah, that part. Okay, trying to force it, trying to force a marriage on a man that don't even believe in marriage. Okay, she tried and failed. Okay. He said, "I can't wait until he's out. This has been the lamest circus ever." That part. That part. I can't wait either. I know he finna cut up. I just know it. Yeah, Jaden didn't want to street me, and that's yeah, cesspool. Jaden said, "Deuces, you can have it." Exactly, she sure did. It's crazy. He said, "So is Junior missing, or is it just no one has seen him?" Yeah, she's she ain't been showing them lately. Okay, we don't know where Junior is. Probably at one of his auntie's house. Okay, while she run around doing anything really. Okay. You say he's gonna cut up. I miss it. Yeah, he definitely is. I know he can't wait either. He probably marking off the days on the calendar. Like, yeah, I got X amount more days till I'm out. Okay, we're gonna get this show going. Okay, so got to get the people going. Okay, crazy, crazy. But yeah, y'all. So there is that. I want to show y'all. All right. Now let's get into Tasiki. Okay. So Tasiki went on um, Jason Lee's show for an interview. Okay. Um, I watched like half of it. I gotta finish the other half, but she did speak on Ronnie. She did. She sure did. Let me show y'all that really quick. 1 second. Okay. And she has some rather interesting things to say, okay? All right, let me share my screen. All right, so shout out to Captain for likes, okay? It says Tasiki speaks about Ronnie Doe's red rum on the Jason Lee show. Okay, R.I.P. Quran. Let's get into it, y'all.
Okay, speaking of Krishan's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting right.
Yes.
He really did get. I saw that online. That was real.
Yes, that was.
And you knew? Did you
Rest
know
in
him?
pieces. So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting? Is he in the streets in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
well, because it's just all. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Krishan when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him. We had a little argument before. It's just like we were family. I'm gonna be honest. That little boy really loved her.
Did he?
We been real. All this camera. We back in the streets. We back around the way. That little boy loved her.
So they were a thing.
It was passionate, but it was giving cloudy.
It was.
And that's why I just don't care to speak on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Okay. Child, so yeah. So very interesting. You know, she's kind of like, yeah, he did, confront her at the mall on Black Friday. Okay. And he was supposed to be getting a paternity test, and then all of a sudden, okay, he's put down by a blicky. Okay. And was pow-powed, I think 8 to 10 times, somewhere around there. Okay, so it's definitely given a crime of passion. It's definitely given whoever did this wants to make sure that he was gone. Okay, for sure. But I think it's very interesting how she's kind of, low-key implying that she could have had something to do with it. Okay, for sure. For sure, but let's check the comments and see what people are saying about this, because it's kind of crazy. Yeah, I heard what she didn't say. We read it between the lines, exactly. Yeah, I'm leaning more so as to it being blue or whack, honestly, because if it was rock, in spite of what rock got going on, what? People need to learn how to type. That's why whack was the first to know and have the pics like it was confirmation of a hit. Yeah, that was kind of weird. And Ronnie was talking, Cash Money ish about Whack 100. Okay, so I mean that could definitely be the case too. It was kind of weird how he, got the first pics of the crime scene. Okay. And she said paternity test coming up and then pow pow pow. Right. She was giving us hints, y'all. She said he wanted the paternity test, and after that, pow pow. R.I.P. Ronnie. Right. Is she insinuating that her sister and Blueface got something to do with it? Yeah, that's kind of what it's given. Yes, Krishan about to get packed up. Yeah, I'm waiting for her to backpedal, but she already said what she said. Right. And she basically said enough while saying less. Yep, she sure did. Yeah, it's okay. Y'all, the feds just started working on Ronnie's case 4 days ago. It's over for her. Interesting. They finally working on it. Let's see. It says at Ronnie funeral, his boss spoke saying what a good employee he was and getting a promotion to manager. He just never got a chance to sign the paper. Wow. That's sad. That's super sad. And it says, thank you, Tifa, for saying that the world already been what the world already been thinking. Justice for Ronnie Doe. Right. They always said that Ronnie really loved her and had her back. Blueface knew what he was talking about when he called her a goofy bee, that she would never find another Ronnie, right? Right. Justice for our boy Ronnie, like she said, that was family. And he really loved Rock, but the thought of having Blue and money, she folded on him. Yep, that part. And she sure did. And he sang and he told that in his song. He rapped it, basically said what happened. You know, she wasn't real with him. Mm-mm-mm. A mess. A mess. But, according to somebody in the comments, they started working on his case. So hopefully soon here, pretty soon here, um, we'll get some answers. We'll get to see, how this pans out. Okay. For sure. I always say what's done in the dark will always come to light. So I really hope they get to the bottom of it, and whoever is responsible needs to be held accountable, period. Okay, because he did not deserve that. He was gone way too soon. You know, didn't even get to live his full life for real, okay? So it's just a sad situation. May he rest in peace. And justice for that man, okay? Justice for Ronnie Doe. Period. Period. 1 second. Let me see what y'all saying. Hey, inspirational. Let's see. Right, I can't speak on it, but I'm speaking on right. Right. You said they all playing on Ronnie Top, right? Yeah, from his grandmother's home, right? Crazy. That's crazy. That's sad. Yeah, that whole family talks too much. They do. Can't hold water. And Jason is a hot mess. Some city council member condoling Rock's reckless behavior. Right. Right. That part. He be definitely kissing her ass. He do. Yeah, super sad. Super sad. I think Wack just nosy AF and know a lot of people everywhere. Oh, okay, because everyone talks ish about Wack. He never have people touched. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, he was 24. Yeah. He said Sean is dull, not capable, so who else is involved? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She probably you know, she has said on numerous occasions she got people that'll slide for her. Okay. Not those exact words, but basically that's basically what she was saying, okay? Like she got some hitters. She said that on multiple occasions. And he said, oh, hey, Monique. Hey, love. I was in the other chat the other night and I told them about your channel that showed Crack Rock crashing out. There's about 7 people in the chat that knew about you. Oh, really? Aw, that's so cool. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you, love. And we were saying what a cool vibe your channel is. I get kicked watching that clip, man. Thank you so much. Thank y'all. Y'all are so sweet. I'm glad y'all enjoy the content. Yes, yes. I appreciate that. Hey, Montanino. You said she just has forgotten about Junior. Right. That's what it's given. And it's crazy because as long as Ronnie was quiet, he was this amazing guy. But when he starts speaking his truth, the Malones call him right a crazy stalker. Right, right. That part. That part. Yeah, man. Absolutely crazy, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. But I'm praying he gets justice really soon here. Um, and I hope it's true that they are working on the case now, trying to get some answers here, because you know his family and his loved ones do deserve justice. Okay, because this is just a crazy situation, man. Crazy situation. And yes, I still do believe that Krishan could possibly have something to do with it. I absolutely do. Okay, because the timing was a little bit questionable. Let's just be honest here. All right. So I guess we shall see y'all hopefully soon. Okay. So I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Now Tesiki did post a lengthy message on her IG story, I believe. Okay. After the interview was aired, because I believe the interview was filmed before I guess her and Krishan caught themselves trying to, make up, okay, or you know, slowly work on their relationship, okay. So let me show y'all what she posted. Hold on a second, y'all. All right. All right. So shout out to Circus of Blues. So this is what she posted, y'all. It says, I don't have any bad blood towards anyone, not a single person, not a family member, not a friend, not a stranger, not a coworker, nor network, not a soul. If anything, I'm super disappointed in a few people that I love. Every day I heal more and more from a lot that's been done to me, and I'm so thankful. That being said, how I felt yesterday might not be the same as today. Check on your strong people. Okay. Right. So basically she's saying, she might have changed you know, her mind on certain things that she said or whatever. That's what it gave to me. Okay.
Never be cool again.
Not, I don't push on. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
You filed a lawsuit.
My team gonna be mad at you because I'm talking about this.
You have a man.
Okay.
You cheat.
What's going on between us?
I think Blue punched your dad.
Look, I already got my lick back.
You say you and your sister will never.
Okay. Everybody keep talking about my sister.
Let's get there.
Shut up.
Let's go.
Just shut up. Everybody just stop talking about people.
We good.
Like,
What's your favorite type of?
Okay. Everybody keep talking about my sister.
Let's get there.
Shut up.
Let's go.
Like, just shut up. Everybody just stop talking about people.
We good.
She got her nerve.
Okay. Everybody keep. I remember when I was 7. You made me eat your pussy. I remember that too. You said what? I'm not beefing with her, and she's going to get fucking sued. She thinks she's going through something right now. Bitch, I got long money. Bitch, you're going to fucking jail. Defamation of character. You're weird as shit. I remember when I was 7.
Okay. Did all this on the internet just to turn around and tell people.
Talking about my sister.
Let's get there.
Shut up.
Let's go.
Just shut up. Everybody just stop talking.
Stop talking about my sister. Girl. Child, a mess. Okay. But yeah, that's what Taseki had to say after the interview aired. Let's check the comments. So it's okay to cut off family members permanently and heal in peace, right? Yeah, it's not like Krishan said it in a way to bring awareness to family situations like this. She said it maliciously, out of spite and jealousy, to try and tarnish Seki's reputation. That part, okay, and to deflect what really was being discussed or what was supposed to be discussed. Okay, that's what Krishan does. Anytime somebody's holding her accountable, she got to flip it and reverse it on something or someone else. Okay. For real. She does that all the time. She's just always deflecting. Yeah, I hate that Krishan got people really thinking Tesiki did that shit. Yeah, sister or not, some things you can't apologize for. The intent was evil and jealous. It was. And Rock has yet to take accountability for anything she says or does. Hello? She owes Tasiki a public apology, and she needs to take accountability and let people know she lied. Saying you love this person or love that person is cool and all, but that don't erase or change the evil things you do or did to hurt that person, especially how serious those allegations are. She has people calling her own sister crazy names like Molesky and all. That is not okay. Right. Right. That part. Yeah, Krishan wants everyone to stop bringing up her sister when she started that nasty rumor. Hello? That you said what? Yeah, I believe Tasiki. Okay, this one. And Rock the one that brought up the allegations, and now she wants people to stop talking about her sis. Like what? You can't bring up something that's serious to the public and expect it to go under the rug, right? It says, what I don't get is you was cool with your sister when she came on the show, but since she didn't want to fight them two little girls, you got her jumped. And then when she had to sit down, instead of you apologizing for the reason y'all fell out, you bring up some other ish to take away from the fact that you got your own blood sister jumped. Who does that? Exactly. That's exactly what she did. Didn't I just say that? Okay. Deflection. And just pray for them. That's the best we can do. Why does nobody want to stand 10 toes down on what they say about this girl? Yes, I know that they are sisters, but your sister got on national television and told the world that you are a actual predator of sorts and essay her when she was younger. I wouldn't even acknowledge that she was alive until I received a very public apology. Right. Right. The apology got to be as loud as the disrespect. Okay. And they talking about her because of you. Exactly. And this is all suspect to me. If someone accused me of the things Krishan accused her of, I would only forgive after she publicly took those accusations back. Right. Right. I pray for healing for Tesiki to have family to try and destroy you all because they scared for you to shine have to be devastating. The face that she's still pressing forward, regardless of all the hate, lets me know she will survive. Right. People need to stay out of the business at the end of the day. They are siblings and y'all aren't. Chill. That, but she's the one who putting it online. See, this the type of stuff I don't be understanding. Okay, if it's online for everybody to see, people are going to voice how they feel. People are going to talk about it. Like, what is? Come on now. If she didn't want it to be talked about and didn't want people in her business, then maybe she shouldn't have aired it out on the internet. Okay, let's just be for real here. Like, be for real. Okay. Um. People blow me sometimes. But anyways, let me check the comments real quick. 1 second. You said as Krishan who Junior is and where is he? Because he's in the closet, not the closet meowing. Krishan is off doing whatever she wants. Junior now I see. Sacrifice. Yeah, sad man. Yeah, I feel so bad for him. Hashtag save Junior. Okay. Please save the baby. Okay. He said, I love your channel. Oh, thank you. I'm never on time these days. Oh, I understand. I understand. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love when you could pop in whenever you can. I understand, girl. I understand. Thank you so much. He said, Ganjana, are we going to discuss her getting evicted? Yes, we're going to talk about that. Yeah. Just want to get the little stuff out the way first. Yeah, we're happy to have all of you here. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much, y'all, for being here. Yeah, they may need to keep it quiet for now. Yeah, true. Probably was best. She was looking so stressed out at court. She was. She knows something about Ronnie's passing. Yeah, she probably do. Yeah, Tasiki and all them know about Geronimo and the all act their sis is a saint. Exactly. Exactly. It's crazy just because she's the baby. Okay. And she was implicating Rock a few days ago and now she changed her mind. Exactly. Okay, because that's what the post gave to me. Like she, you know, she might have changed her mind on certain things. Okay, yeah, she is too much. She do too much. But a girl only loves her family when she's down bad. Exactly. Because when she up, she don't be mentioning them people. Okay. She don't be mentioning them. Yeah, she has a lot of nerve telling people not to talk about her sister after she said horrible things for all to hear and see. Exactly, Monique. The audacity. Okay. Like, girl, be for real. And Tasiki just had to sweep up a little dust, but it's too late. She spoke enough to tell us what we already know. Exactly, Melanin Mommy. Hello? Okay. For real. It's crazy. You said Kanjane, I saw a comment asking people if they saw a video of the suspect after Geronimo on the living. Said she was laughing to the police describing what happened. Oh yeah, she weird. Yeah, like even the girl, I think Geronimo's daughter has said that she called them and was laughing about, like she was laughing. I'm like, how could you sit there and laugh about somebody passing away because of your foolishness? Okay, like they just lost a whole family member. Somebody done lost their dad, their uncle, okay, cousin, family member, loved one. Like this is not a laughing matter, ma'am. The hell wrong with you? Okay, and remember, um, I had showed y'all a long time ago. I gotta find them receipts because it was literally somebody that was staying in the building that they were in. And they said they heard a female voice like laughing right before the you know the pow pows. Okay, so it's crazy. It's crazy. He said accusing your sister of the M allegation is mad crazy and unforgivable. Exactly. You know, and Tasiki was standing on business for a long time, but now I guess all of a sudden because remember the other day she was talking about, oh, pray for us or something like that. So maybe she found it in her heart to forgive her, but I don't know, child. That was a little bit much. And now she got all kind of people. There is a heck of people on the internet calling her Molesky, especially Craysean fans. So she need to check her own damn fans. While she trying to, they the ones talking about your sister like a dog. And she lied and said Tasiki was the one trying to set up Blue. Yup, to be robbed. She sure did. She sure did. Try to blame it on Tasiki. Crazy. That's crazy. You're right. Everyone backtracks when it comes to her, like she the boogeyman. Right. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Is she doing the same thing to Blue? She's dirtying his name up, trying to change the narrative. Blue said people help her and she repays them a horrible rumor. She did that to Sean Malone. Right. She sure did. You know. Mm-mm-mm. That girl's crazy. Talking about Sean Malone. I think she said he tried to touch her or something like that. Mm-mm-mm. A public apology is required from Krishan. If I were Tifa, I agree. I agree. No, you good, love. I know y'all trying to get into that tea for real. You are totally fine. We finna get into it. Yeah, I never forgive my sis if she lied on me. I know for a fact my sis would never speak to me again if I done what Krishan did. I done way less, and my sis barely forgave me recently. Right. Right, that part. That's just crazy, crazy. Like to even say on the internet, on national television. Okay. Like she really tried to, like I said, flip it and reverse it onto her sister, like she always does. This ain't the first time, you know. She always tries to put the blame on everybody else but herself. All the time. She's never wrong. He said Krishan goes to a minor birthday. Talking, yeah. Yeah. Crazy work. Yeah, she is capped. She did that sibling tattoo to seem like the biggest person. Right. And the victim once again. Right, that part. It's Taseki falling for the manipulation. I think so too. I think she was having an episode for real because it's like all of a sudden you on this boy's live crying about your siblings. Oh, I love my siblings. Okay. Then you turn around and try to get all their names tatted, and then I don't know. It was kind of random. It was kind of random. Okay. It's crazy. And she cried a little bit when she said Tifa though. Because she knows she did her wrong. That's what I think is that guilty conscience eating her up, okay? And she probably feel bad and her sister is willing, is giving her sister, is trying to mend the fences with her sister, okay? But I totally agree with the fact that she definitely owes her an apology, a sincere apology, okay? And even if it's not on the internet, at least, hopefully she's doing it in the background. Okay. He said Tasiki was a victim too, if any of that was true. Right. You know. Yeah, it's just a crazy situation. I mean, that's true, hurt people, but you know, even if it did happen, it definitely shouldn't have. And hopefully, Tasiki also can be real and, you know, apologize as well if it's true. I mean, me personally, I don't know. I can't really call it. I don't really think it's true for real. I'm leaning more towards it's not because Krishan just lies so much. It's hard to, you got to take what this girl be saying with a grain of salt. She will literally say anything, okay? Especially for sympathy. For sympathy, okay? But yeah, y'all. So there is that. Okay. 1 second. I'm trying to. All right. All right, y'all. Now, let's get into Krishan, y'all. So she did host her nephew's birthday party, 16th birthday party. Okay. And she was looking very pregnant. Okay. She was looking very, it was giving very much knocked up. It was giving very much, got a baby in the oven. Okay. Um, but I will let y'all be the judge of that. We gonna look at it together and we gonna talk about it, okay? Because honey, I was like, not she got a baby in there. Child. Hold on 1 second. Let me show y'all the footage from the nephew's party really quick. And then we'll get into some of these posts that the blogs have been posting. 1 second. All right. Let me share my screen. Okay. So shout out to Kappa for likes. Okay. It says Krishan hosts her nephew's sweet 16 birthday party. Okay. Let me zoom in a little bit more so y'all can see. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. Okay. So that was her nephew's little birthday party or whatever. Okay. Now, if you look at her stomach, okay, it did look a little round to me, okay? It did look a little round. And I think I pointed this out. Remember, I pointed out that little clip from the Tylil, I think it was the Tylil live stream that she had went on. Um, I was like, dang, her stomach look a little round, don't it? Y'all remember that? I was like, yo, is she pregnant? Okay, for real. But it could be just the weight gain. She has gained a significant amount of weight. Okay. So maybe it could definitely be a food baby. Maybe she just need a fart or something. But no, looking at other pictures that I've seen online, it is kind of giving like she could be pregnant, y'all. Okay. I ain't even gonna cap. I ain't even gonna cap. But let's check the comments. Somebody says so awkward, hang it up. Right. Doesn't look like much money was put into that party, right? It made them kids play all her music like she having a concert, right? And why she keep going out with that matted hair? I was thinking that too. I'm like, she got that same little wig on. Like you couldn't put yourself, you couldn't do a little bit more, put yourself together a little bit. Okay. Okay, that George Washington wig. Isn't it his party? Why is she walking in like it's for her? I feel like Nene Leakes when she said the ghetto. Imagine being one of the reasons his dad is in jail for 60 years and having the nerve to do something like I was thinking that too. I'm like, did Mookie approve of this? Because y'all, this is Mookie's son. Okay. That is Mookie's son. And before he had got incarcerated, him and Krishan weren't on the best of terms, okay? He was not feeling her at all. So I'm very curious as to, why she's even doing this for one, and for two, if he even approved of this. Okay. It says, why it look like she never got draws on? She don't. She never do. It's sad at the children that look up to her. It's scary, right? And where's the party sounds like they just playing her songs and gave her a little concert and hollering, it's your birthday, have a blast, but I'm getting all the attention, right? Right, but couldn't do a party for her son. Hello? I'm convinced she doesn't love her baby, and where are her panties? Right. Ain't that part. She turns every event into her own. Like when it was Marsh's son's birthday, always has to be the center of attention. Always. Always. He said, is it his party or hers? Because damn, it act like it was her party, always around kids. Right. Right. And I'm not surprised, because majority of her fan base do consist of little teeny boppers and, you know, grandmammies. Okay. And she made his birthday all about her. She sure did. Yeah, her nephew looks kind of embarrassed, if you ask me. Look at a hot mess with toddler clothing on. And of course, she made it all about her. Right. Okay. Oh, a miss. A miss. 1 second. Let me check y'all's comments. Hold on really quick. Oop. 1 second, y'all. Oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. Oh, you sent me an email? It's something Charlotte said a long time ago trying to talk to Blue and say he needs to know. Oh, it's talking about Junior. Oh, okay. I'll check it in a second, sis. I will definitely check. He said she's Cap. She did that sibling tattoo. Oh, I think I read this one. Yeah. Tasiki was a victim. He said, yeah, when it comes to Krishan, there will never be an apology. That's the word. Right. Yep. I don't think so either. I've never seen her actually apologize. Only person she apologized to is Blueface. Okay. He said, now y'all wait. They act like they're playing a song. The Grammy Award winner. Right, Monique. I'm weak. You said that belly was bellying a lot. Right. Very much was. Okay. Yes, hit that like, okay? Right. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Awake. Hey, Chicken Coop. You said we come a long way from SWV, Aaliyah, Lauren Hill, and even Sierra. The trash we call art these days. Hello. Okay. You You said recycling your siblings and nieces' clothes on wardrobe is crazy AF. I'm sorry to say this, but the poor nephew had a lame ass party. Yeah. Yeah. It was definitely a little ghetto. Okay. Definitely could have put more into it for sure, especially for your 16th. Okay.
The ghetto. The ghetto.
Okay. Oh my goodness. 1 second. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. My laptop is acting up. Wait a minute. Here we go. You're always targeting children to influence, right? He said funds right. She can't get her a new wig. That's what I'm saying. I mean, dang. She done had that wig on for like a good little minute. Okay. It's either the wig or the bonnet. Okay, looking a mess. He said, girl, who the F walking around with the stomach just out like that? She's so sloppy. Yes, super sloppy. Okay. And I think she's trying to wear like more baggier clothes because she has gained a lot of weight, but it's like the tops be short, so it's like we could still see the stomach, ma'am. Okay. You know she ain't wearing nothing under there. Let's see. He said now she gonna say she got pregnant like Mary because she's celibate. Right? All I can say if she is pregnant, got another sucker, right. Right? You're hugging that little boy like she loves him. It's screaming clout, and she finally has an audience outside of the church. That part. That part, and she in there rapping. It's a vibe. I thought the secular music was done. Okay. Make that make sense. If she's pregnant, I think this is why Junior is nowhere in sight. Hey, Infinity, or I'm sorry, Infinite. It's sad that she showed up high as a kite to a child's party. Yeah, I was thinking that too. She was kind of giving she was a little under the influence. You know, that part. You said they keep saying she's making money, and I'm trying to see where. Right? Child. A mess. A mess. Okay. But yeah, y'all. So I just wanted to show y'all that footage. Now let's get into some of these pictures, these screenshots people have been taking. Okay. Because she definitely, to me, looks pregnant. She do. She do. So let's look at this one. All right, yeah. Let me share my screen. All right. So shout out to Circus of Blues. It says viewers noticed that Krishan Rock seems to have a baby bump in recent photos. Is she bloated or is she pregnant with baby number 2? Okay. So here's a few photos right here. All right. Okay. This one in particular, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay. I'm looking just like him. Like, what? Hold on. Wait a damn minute. Okay. What's going on here? Okay. Here's another picture. Okay. Very round. That's crazy. Okay. This girl is slow. Okay. She looks round. She looks round, okay? Definitely giving pregnant. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Child. Let's read the comments. 1 second. It says, hope not. Her first child is riddled with disabilities because of her. Right. But she's not fit to raise children at all. Somebody said it's blues too. She just wears anything, just no awareness and clearly no mirror. I'm weak, right? Yeah, that's a baby belly. It is. I mean, that's what it looked like to me. Okay. Somebody said I said she was preggo. Others said she was gaining her weight back. We won't know the truth the way she gets abort the missions. Okay, right. And she got a lot going on. And God, please don't allow another child to be birthed by her. Don't put the baby through hell and a life of toxicity. We still praying for Junior, right? All right, please don't drink and smoke with this one. And she just big and becoming everybody's shaming where her and the world called Jaden. Huh? It really just looked like she has gained weight and her stomach may be a bit bloated, but it doesn't look like pregnancy. Well, let's hope not. And it says if she don't know who that baby daddy is either. Right. The seed of Chucky. I'm so weak. And somebody said poor Junior, right? Okay. So yeah, y'all. She looks a bit round to me. Like I mean, could it be weight gain? Yeah, it could be. It could be, but usually when you gain weight like that, especially in your stomach, it don't just be, it don't be round like that. Okay. This is perfectly round. But then again, it could be. Maybe she just got a beer belly, y'all. Okay. Or a henny belly in her case, child. But, you know, I don't know. She look a little pregnant. She do. She do. This is a hot mess. There's too much going on, child. There's too much going on. And for somebody to be fasting so much, it's not giving that. Okay. She always talking about she fasting. She fasting. Okay. Girl, please. Okay. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm gonna show y'all some more little screenshots and whatnot. You said if that's bloat, that she needs to slow down. Ain't that much eating in the world. Exactly. Okay. She must be eating. Okay. He said shaped like a Newport Logs bar. So unfortunate. Right? You said it looks pregnant to me, but she's probably on psych meds and that causes rapid weight gain in some folks. Could be. I don't know if she's taking her meds though. The way she been acting. He said, I mean, I'm sure she took multiple plates home for herself. It's hard to say if she is or not because I have gastroparesis and I look pregnant like that every few months. I look like 6 months. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we shall see, y'all. guess we shall see. But she's looking real round. I know that much. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. A hot mess. A hot mess. Now, she did respond to people talking about she Preggo. Okay. Let me show y'all that video real quick. One second. Let me show y'all this. So this was her Snapchat story. Okay. Shout out to Ed some more. And she pretty much addressed the pregnancy rumors in this video. Okay. So let's get into it, y'all.
I miss my man. I miss my man. Like, all right, so he got his little college visits and stuff. And he's whatever with his peoples, and then I'm with my peoples in Baltimore. So we're in two different states right now. But I was just waiting until like, oh my God, I really do have to do something today. I'm not even gonna lie, that's kind of white people. Whatever. I don't even know how I just. Okay, y'all, I have a meet and greet today after church at 3 o'clock. Long story short, I'm going straight to him after I'm done because I gotta go to LA real quick. But before I go to LA, I'm gonna pop up on him and I gotta pick the next date. So I was thinking about fishing. What y'all think? And then I'm just so excited that I ain't even know shit can feel this good. And like, I like the little distance because I got time to miss him. Cause like after we met the first time, we was glued to each other's hips. Like we didn't leave each other's presence. I mean, yeah, he got school and he trained and stuff like that. But now that we like handling other stuff and then we're like separated from state to state, I'm kind of like, we still want each other next. Tell me why I've been falling asleep on the phone. And tell me why I don't know. I feel like that high school love type shit. I'm like, you didn't tell me why y'all keep saying I'm pregnant. First of all, I'm still celibate, right? Let's start there. Two, I'm just eating good, like real stuff. Like, I know I do want a baby, but I ain't rushing it. I ain't want that type time. Like, we is grown, y'all. So how you gonna get the baby though? But I'm be honest. Okay. I don't know. Love be loving, so you never know. You never know. But y'all just messy. And then what else I gotta say? Oh, y'all been tagging me in that interview with my sister. I love her for real. I don't even know what to say. I really feel like the people that's reading the stuff out of context, or she shared her side or whatever. I feel like that probably was a whole video too. Like if she did the interview like 2 days ago, it Be a whole probably like different spirit behind it, more healed, more ready to like get this to go the right way. Because I ain't gonna hold you. Long story short, I love my family for real. So whatever it takes for God to help us make that happen, y'all. I say just pray for us for like how she said in her post. Pray for us. You know, I don't want to jump into stuff too quick, and I don't want to, you know, vice versa. Like, but you know, time is short, life is short. You know, but long story short, bro, I'm feeling good. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I'm at a place where like everything feels right. Like, and I ain't gonna hold you. Happiness is really simple. Real shit. Like, if you gotta question yourself and who you are and what you're doing, just relocate, revamp. Yeah, like I miss my man, I miss my dad. Like, alright, so he got his little college visits and stuff. He's whatever with his peoples. And
Okay. So she's basically saying, I don't know. She's talking about, oh, y'all know I want another baby. She didn't even say another. She said, y'all know I want a baby, but you know, I'm not trying to do that too fast or whatever. But then she turned around and say, you know, life be life, and so you never knows and stuff like that. Okay. Mm, interesting. Okay. So she's talking about she just eating good. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. And then had the nerve to say, oh, it's like that high school love. I get to pick the next date. Where should we go, y'all? I was thinking we should go fishing. Okay. And then she swears she's still celibate, y'all. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I think dude definitely hit that already. Okay. I feel like he definitely hit it already and he stirred up the macaroni. Okay.
Sound like we making macaroni. 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 Sound like we making macaroni.
Okay. I believe definitely they definitely was, getting it on, okay? Especially that little video where she called herself but, swapping tongues with him and stuff like that. Like it's like if you look at them, like it looks like y'all was just in the bed. Like it didn't even look like you had pants on. Okay. Like girl, you just think she just be playing in people's face, okay? Like she just think we just slow. Okay. So a mess. A mess. Okay. Let's check the comments. Somebody said she want a baby. What happened to Junior? Right. Okay, that part. And she ain't been seen with Junior in weeks, talking about I do want a baby. Did she just completely dissociate from him when she dropped him off with Tareen? That's what it's given. Okay. Yeah, she's talking about it feels like high school love. Yeah, that's because he just graduated from it. What, like 2 years ago? And you're 25 with a kid and ran through. Let him focus on his career and studies. Right. Right. Every time she fall in love, it's like she ain't never had a boyfriend before, and this is her first time. Nah, for real. Y'all know I do want a baby, not another baby. Right. Right. I couldn't even listen no more. You constantly saying you ain't gonna hold us, but yet you still talking. Right. Whatever happened to her Jason Lee interview? So you just on campus walking around while he in school and practice? Girl, go focus on a car and home for you and your kid for once. Exactly. Yeah, they should have sterilized her after everything she did to Junior. Somebody said she swears she's cute. I hope she knows that bad ain't gonna stick around. Yeah, is she pregnant? Mm-mm-mm. Somebody said, wait, this today? So she not gonna spend Easter with her baby? She all giddy over this dude. Bro, I know it's entertaining to watch the train wreck, but trash, right. The thing is Junior eating good? Right. Hello? Is it me or Krishan looks like she got lip fillers trying to be like Jada and her lips are huge? I'm weak. And she probably did. Her face is huge. Okay. Her face is huge. Yeah, I could understand if she said I want another baby, but she said I want a baby as though she don't have one under the age of 2. Right. Right. So when I miss my man, ma'am, don't you miss your son? Right. You don't miss Junior? Okay. Somebody said this is crazy. I want a baby so bad, girl. You have one. She needs to seki now. She wants things to work out because she see her sister didn't need her doing well. Crazy how tables turn. Right. Okay. A mess. A mess. Okay. But yeah, y'all. It is kind of crazy how she don't even be mentioning Junior. Like, you know, it's oh my man. Like, simmer down. Didn't y'all just you know what I mean? It's still fresh. At least, you know, from what we've seen, like for all we know, she could have been talking to this man. Okay. She could have been talking to this man. But like, girl, calm down. All right. She do be acting like she ain't never had no man before, okay? Hold on, let me check the comments real quick. 1 second. Let's see, let's see. Um, you said her fans swear that's her real hair, that she wearing her natural hair. That yeah, I'm just hating on her. I'm weak because I asked when is she gonna take off her wig already? Let it breathe. Right. No, that's definitely her little wig. Is she from man to man, from pillow to post? Right. Weirdo, right. That part. And she won't get a real job until all of this wears off with her rock tarts. Right. You said the real ones know that's not her hair. Yeah, they believe anything they see with this girl. They just as slow. Right. That part. You said these angles with her big face are ghastly. You see how calling Jada Stewie didn't work out? Right. Calling her Stewie, and you over there looking like Quagmire, okay, with them big ass cheeks. Ciao. Looking a mess. Okay. 1 second. Hey, living life. He said she should never put the camera this close to her face again. Big face, right? Nah, for real. Hey, Michelle. He said if she is pregnant, I hope she won't be drinking. That part. It must be nice to just run the streets with other people taking care of your kid. That part. Okay, a mess. It says, when did microwave hot dogs become good eating? Right, awake. That part.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about I've been eating good. Okay. Yeah, good and plenty. Cause honey. Child, that's crazy. She used to body shame so many people. Now she the big back. Okay, child. Crazy, crazy. Her face says it all. She knows if she is and she rushed it so she could play the trap game again. Like she trying to blue, right? Sucker, I would laugh if she was Prego and that dude said nope and left too, right? Right. He said, did she forget we were there? I'm weak. And she went live while in bed with messy hair morning after. Exactly. Make it make sense. Right. Playing with her boobies as she talking about some, oh, we woke up. Amen. Shakes titties. Like, girl, okay. Shout a mess. She need to put that much time into Junior than these men she's obsessed with. Exactly. Hello? That part. For real, for real. Like it's pathetic. It really is. It's pathetic. You know. Hey Tara. You said I blame the people around her. They need to stop her from eating all those hot dogs, right? Okay, for real. But let her tell it. She fasting. Okay. Yes, girl looking like Quagmire. Okay, giggity giggity. Child looking ass. And she looking more and more like Tangerine Head with every pound. Yeah, she is. You said she looked more like Peter Griffin. I'm weak. Yes, giggity giggity. Y'all are hilarious. He said Krishan is eating good while Junior is still starving all the pounds he could be gaining. Yeah, sad man. We just not too long ago seen him, still being bottle fed and still not holding the bottle. Okay. Sad. Super sad. He said somebody needs to tell her how she's been moving. It's definitely not God's plan. That part, you know? And I feel like the people around her don't say much because they don't want to get cut off. Like, because they know as soon as they try to tell her about herself, she gon' she ain't gonna want nothing to do with them. Okay. Krishan does not like being held accountable for she. Okay. For real. So I think that's why a lot of people don't be saying nothing. And just let her fall on her face. Okay. For real, for real. And it's like, even if you do try to tell this girl or try to, give her some tough love or try to tell her the real, she's still gonna do what she gonna do. You know. So it's gonna take for her to fall on her face a few more times. Even then, I don't know what it is about this girl. It's like she can't comprehend. Like she can't, you know, she's just slow, y'all. Okay. She really is. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Okay. Now let's get into hold on one second. Should we get into next? Yep. Okay. So let's get into Blueface. Okay. So I think yesterday actually, Papa Blue Nails had went to basically remove all of Krishan's belongings out of Blueface's house. Okay. Per command by Blueface. Okay. The head honcho. Okay. The ringmaster. Um, he basically had his dad go and take everything out. Basically kicking this girl out, okay? So let me show y'all this real quick. So here's the first video, and then I'll show y'all the second video of Papa Blue Nails. All right. So shout out to House of Blues. It says Blueface had his dad pack up all of Krishan's stuff and put it outside tonight. She officially got evicted. Okay.
Blueface made that call. Said, hey, it's time to go. He ain't playing this time. Be dead serious. You gotta pack it up. Blueface made that call. Said, hey, it's time to go.
Oh my gosh. First of all, why is he recording this? Maybe he's recording this for like receipts or something. I don't know. But yeah. Now he's taking all the pictures down. I'm so weak. He said record this. I wonder who's recording. Like, is it Rebecca? Who recording this? But yes, okay. So he's removing stuff. I guess Blueface wants her completely out, child. You know, she can't say she left nothing behind to have an excuse to come back. Okay. Because Papa Blue Nails already took care of it, child. A mess. A mess. Okay. Let's see what they're saying in the comments about this. It says Black China should get her fur back while she can. I'm weak. Right. Is she bold for even still having her things at his house after she's been on social media slobbing that little boy down? Exactly. It says crazy. There's nothing for her baby, no crib, no packet plate, no toys. Right. Nothing for Junior. Pictures of what looked to be herself. Right. Yeah, that is crazy. I was thinking that too. No type of baby. Nothing. Okay. Somebody said Blue woke up. Amen. Ciao. Yeah, that's a good one. The parents are loyal to their kids, not the lover. Right. What I don't understand about Blueface is he always having his mom or his daddy do his dirty work. But why is he recording it and posting it? Always cloud chasing. Ciao. He's so bored and mad she moved on. It's like, girl, you got a whole 1-year-old baby and still don't got a place of your own, but got money to be making all of these Zeus appearances and on social media all day. Right. Okay. Somebody said, Blue said, Dad set up pictures of me and Rock, then have someone record you taking them down and putting her stuff out. It's for the gram. She really gonna tweet. Why he took down the picture of the baby? Child. The free Blueface from the shackles of Krishan's spell. Right. It says, is there a theater we can all go to see rock fans verbally attacking Papa Clout after a year of them proclaiming how amazing he is for ignoring Jaden's children, aka his own grandchildren? Right. Right. This man don't know whose side to be on for real because, I'm weak. I mean, he gonna always stick by his son. Okay. Only reason why he was sticking by Krishan is probably because of Blueface. Okay. A mess. A mess. Okay. So that's just the first video, y'all. Let me show y'all the second video that he caught himself posting. Okay. All right. So here's part 2. Blueface's dad has officially removed all of Krishan's clothes and other belongings from the house. Okay.
Guess you won't need this anymore. for the PM, y'all. This is real. Yeah. It's official. It's only me and Blueface here. Yep, everything is out, y'all. He ain't playing. Guess you won't need this anymore.
I'm weak. Guess you won't need this anymore. I'm so weak. Okay. Child, he putting on the show, huh? Got his blue nails on and everything, child. A mess. A mess. Okay. So he done removed all her stuff out of the house. And that's probably why she said she had to make a quick trip to LA real quick to go and get the last she got, honey. Okay. And she better go and get them. All right. Child. But it's crazy because you don't see no type of baby stuff inside. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Poor baby. It's just all her stuff. Crazy, crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Let's check the comments. He says, why her clothes in journey room? Now I'm mad. Child. A mess. Yeah, Junior ain't got not a single thing. Nothing. Okay, I'm sorry I can't take his dad serious. Right. At all. And poor Junior, not a diaper, onesie, walker, crib, or toy in sight. Nothing of the sort. Okay. The nerve of her thinking she could slide with the next dude and still have her ish in Blue's house. I feel for Junior, man. He has not have a stable home life, health, nothing. Poor baby, man. Exactly. It's sad, man. Super, super sad. Never had a nursery, his own room, nothing. And y'all sound crazy making it seem like just because she left him, that means he's obligated to keep her stuff in his home. Okay, she left him, great. So she needs to get her stuff out his house. That don't mean he's bitter. Like, are y'all okay? Right, just sassy and very attention seeking. And the way he chucked that Blueface hoodie, he's so happy to be the one to evict her. Right, he acted real sassy, but in her face was her best friend. Child. I guess you won't be needing this anymore. It took me, right? Yeah, he is goofy. Where's the baby stuff? If she has clothes, then why does she wear clothes for days at a time? Right, the same clothes, same Nike pants. Okay. She probably can't fit it no more. And let's be honest, his daddy never wanted her there to begin with. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't. Okay, y'all should be happy now. She gone. Y'all can leave her alone. She should be and let wait last dollar. He's gonna pick y'all bestie J. And I think Pop's hurt too. He wrote for her heart, sacrificed his relationship with his other grandchildren. He was believing in her too. This what hurt looks like for his family to be back where God intended. Okay. So yeah, a hot mess. A hot mess. I mean, I don't think he's wrong for that. I do feel like he is being a little bit of a, a drama queen. But I get it because like you out here sporting your new man, so it's like, if that's the case and we not gonna be together, then get out. Okay. But at the same time, Blueface, you had your little hoes out here doing their little story times and stuff, so it is low key giving like you hurt or something. Okay. Like he probably slided down the wall. I don't wanna know if you playing me. Keep it on the low. Look at ass, okay? Joe, a mess. A hot mess. See, they can never dish what they put out, okay? But nonetheless, still, regardless, her stuff should be out of the house. Okay. Her stuff should be out of the house, and he should move on and never look back. Okay. If he knew what was best for him. Like, okay. But let me check the comments real quick. 1 second. You said she's the Antichrist for real, for real. She's evil. Right, that part. She is. You said that baby likely needs physical, occupational, and speech therapies before he can hold anything or eat like a normal toddler. Right, something serious is going on. Yeah, that part. Clock it. Unfortunately. It's sad, man. You said Krishan got evicted again. No more squatting for you, Krishan, right? Child. You said getting kicked out by a man who was in jail is a different level of diabolical and an all-time low. No, for real. Child. You said second documented eviction on YouTube of hers, right? Child. Yeah, I think Papa Blue Smurfette gave clues as to Blue suffering from gender identification. And Hooker Red Blue. Blue Keisha, child. You said I spy on my little eye more indication that they know Junior is not their kin. I don't know a grandparent that'll remove their grandbaby's photos despite how much they dislike the other parent. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. You said, Figgy, can't you see? She's a dirty rock tart, just a ghetto wannabe. And Papa Blue always gave that he was just tolerating rock, to be honest. Yeah, that part, I agree. Because I remember him saying at one point, no, we got rid of the squatter. Remember that one time when I think she had just went back to jail. I think it was that time where she had gotten arrested at Blueface court hearing. And then he had made a video and posted on his Instagram talking about we got rid of the squatters or something like that. Y'all remember that? He sure did. He said Papa Blue Nails better put up more cameras that record and upload at all times if that hyena is really on the way back to LA. Right. Right. And get some security audit. You said him turning off that light was like the season finale of a TV show, right? I'm so weak. He said, "How is that she supposedly has all that clothes, but wears the same sweats and shirts and wig? The only thing that changes is the address." That part. He said, "Is he wearing pink shoes?" I don't know. Is he? I didn't look at his shoes. Now I'm fin to. Oh yeah, they are pink, child. Yes, he is a mess. You have a great voice, Ganjane. Oh, thank you. He said, yeah, because he did a deep clean when she got locked up. She was living in, yes. Right. That's when he did that deep clean. I was like, did he just say squatters? I'm so weak. He said he better than me. I would record putting her ish 10 foot away from the porch. Right, Connie? I'm so weak.
Good, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, everything you own in a box to the left. Okay. Hey, Connie. He said Chickily went from having a place to stay to being booed up with a college student who can only tongue her down and put her icy sad. Yeah, super sad. you know. And that was probably Blueface's last straw when he seen that man wearing that crazy in love chain. Like of all chains you got on your neck, that's the one you give to him. Okay. Child. It's crazy. It's weird.
It's getting weird.
Okay. All them 99 chains. You definitely, you know. And I think she probably did that to be spiteful or to make him jealous for sure, for sure. And she don't care about none of her stuff because she got it for free. Her and 21 BB is same for real. Right. Right. That part. That part. See how they all mad at Papa Blue and Blue for packing up her stuff. Her fans was like, he's evil packing up her stuff. Like, oh, that's crazy. They gonna always have an excuse ready, child, all the time. You know, and she knew it was you. She know Blueface is very petty. So knowing that, she definitely once she got on that internet, okay, talking about her new man and all that, she should have been on the next thing smoking to LA, getting her she. Okay. Okay. Think smarter. Think smarter, not harder. Okay. But let me show y'all her response to this, okay, which was very interesting, by the way. One second, let me pull it up here. I want to get the full video, but we'll just watch this. We'll just watch this little snippet. Okay. All right, so shout out to Circus of Blues. Okay, it says Krishan reacts to Blueface evicted her from his house. Okay, check this out, y'all.
The fact that I even have to do this, but I don't, but I do, because, like, is you cool? Everybody need to take a deep breath before they take their last breath, you know? And stop calling our phones. Like, Cameron's trying to do something. We getting harassed with threats, like real threats. Like, y'all think it's kiki, ha ha. It's not funny. But like, yeah, I don't know why they just be including the grandparents. Like, let grandparents be grandparents. You don't gotta do all that stuff. Thanks for packing my stuff up. That's okay. But shoot, you don't gotta do that other stuff to make it seem like something else. There's some evil shit going on. I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I haven't been to LA. The fact that I even have to do this, but I don't, but I do, cause like, is you cool?
Blueface made that call. Said, hey, it's time to go. He ain't playing this time. He dead serious.
He is hilarious. Blueface made that call. It's time to go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hilarious. But yeah, y'all, did y'all hear what she said? She's talking about everybody needs to take a deep breath before they take their last breath. Okay. Wow. Why would she say that? Okay. Sound like a threat to me. For sure. For sure. And she not beating them Bronny allegations, okay? For real. Saying stuff like this. Ciao, a miss. A miss. Let's read the comments. It says, everybody needs to take a deep breath before they take their last breath. Can't convince me she ain't have Ronnie unalived. I don't care. Right. Okay. And she just said everyone needs to take a deep breath before they take their last breath. Seems a little odd to say that. Exactly. Very odd. And this is why he needed his family to step in, because these women will set you up fast. Oh, yeah, for sure. That is a setup queen. And she popped out with a new dude while she was still living in his house and left all her stuff there. She can't blame nobody but herself, right? Okay. Yeah, always making slick threats all the time. I can't stand the way she talk, like talking to a second grader. Right. She definitely set up Ronnie on everything she did. And Taseki dry snitched on her already, right? Instead of she try to get that boy unalive, Carlissa will turn her every way but loose in the courtroom, right? That part. And why she didn't record the call? She records everything else. That part. Come on, he wants you gone. Why would he be calling your phone? And it's funny how she calls it threatening when all he gonna do is expose the truth to her wrongdoings. Exactly. And she ain't been to LA because that probation officer hasn't given her permission. She can act like she don't care, but her leaving her things there was going to be her excuse to see Blue when she gets out. Exactly. Now she doesn't have a reason. That part. Didn't I say that, y'all? And she can be like, oh, I left something there. I'm gonna come grab it. Like, nah, fam. Okay. So she got on here to pretend that she is afraid of someone or receiving threats. If she is receiving threats, she should reach out to the proper authorities, not be on social media making her own threats, talking about take a deep breath before you take her last breath. Seems to me she is the only one making threats and that she is trying to paint a picture to cover her ass later as always. That part. That part. And it says Blue know them calls is being recorded for one. He ain't threatening nobody from behind them walls. He's street smart, believe that. She likes spinning the narrative in an attempt to cover her tracks. She clearly just threatened him and his family. She sure did. Sure did. Okay. Child, crazy. I'm just, why would you let something like that slip out of your mouth? Okay. Mad because he's putting your shit out that you should have been went over there and got. Okay. Like Blueface said, you knew what time it was when you signed up. Okay. You don't turn in your, you don't turn in your notice. And now he giving you the eviction notice. Okay. At the end of the day, that is his house. So, hey, should have, did what needed to be done. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me check the comments really quick. Hold on, y'all. One second. Let's see. Let's see. He said, I hope they have evidence that she hasn't been to the house in a very long time and it's not her residence anymore. And he needs to do a real 30-day notice to seal it legally. Yeah, that's true. That is true. If she was tonguing down a whole nother dude, how do you expect to stay in a man's house after that? Right. Okay. He said, it's crazy. Jay always says, is you cool? Right. You know she be copying everybody. Okay. If they said she can't come to LA. Child. Well, I guess she could kiss them 4 or 5 outfits goodbye. Okay. Yes, hit that like. Okay. Please and thank you. Yeah, deep breath before last breath. Who would be threatening her and why? She's playing victim while actually being the one making threats. Exactly. Exactly. Because why? Child, why would she say that? Okay. Not Miss Yahweh. Not Miss I'm holy and sanctified. Okay. Make it make sense. Somebody, can somebody make it make sense? Okay. Just be playing with God all the time. Okay, it's crazy. You said, I told you Papa Smurf had those windows and doors barricaded and she wasn't coming back either way. Right? Yeah, I'm sick of this piece of trash. And Kim, right. He said, ew, that chick is triple doubling the goldfish lips. Right? And she tried to isolate that man into just being with her. Exactly. Look how his parents just stepped up and working together. They're fighting to save him from her. Exactly. Exactly. And she did try to. She sure did. You said Kim probably found her a place since she is a realtor. Also, what the deal with Kim managing her? Can't believe she supported her. Right. Yeah, it is kind of weird. But I don't know. I think it's some like, she probably getting, some. She has to be getting something out of it. She has to be getting something out of it. It can't be much, Ain't nobody really checking for this girl like that. And she said because she will have someone. Yep, red rummed exactly. And she caused a lot of people a lot of pain, and she's mad, nonchalant about it. It's creepy. She ain't all right. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. It's insane. She's insane. Okay. Since she's rich, she could send someone else to get her stuff and have it shipped to Baltimore. That part. Okay. You rich, you could fix it.
You rich, you can fix it.
Okay. But for real. You got this. These are yo, them cheeks are triples. Yeah, like goldfish. It's gotta be obvious somebody knows that's not his baby. Yeah, that's what it's given. And she really thought she was gonna be able to go back with another man to Blue's home. Eviction, you got 10 days to get your sheet before it rains. I'm so weak. Right. Hey Ari. You missed quite a bit, sis. You might want to play the replay. I want to play the replay, but shout out to the replay gang, by the way. Said I wouldn't just leave my stuff at his house and forget it. Heck no, I like my stuff. Exactly. I'm too invested. I be color coding, documenting with an app where you upload pics of your clothes and such. I don't know, she's crazy. Yeah, super crazy. I for sure would have went and got my clothing. And she probably calling her voodoo gods, chatting, casting spells, right? Is she really mad because he has made up with his mom for real? Yeah, that part. Yep, she's upset, honey. She's upset. He said Krishan is going to be like that new movie called Lady in the Yard. Horror movie was good, but the ending was like blah. Oh, really? I haven't Lady in the Yard. Oh, that's the one. I think I know what she's talking about. I think I know what she's talking about. Oh, right. For real, for real. A mess. A mess, okay? But yeah, that was her response to her getting kicked out, y'all. That was her response. So, child, it's a lot going on. I'm sure it'll be more tomorrow. And we already gonna be talking about it. Okay. But yeah, y'all. That's pretty much the latest in the circus. All right. I think we touched on everything. Oh yeah, let me show y'all this real quick because Carlissa did respond. All right. So she seen the video of Krishan basically saying, everybody needs to take a deep breath before they take their last breath. Okay. And so she reposted it on her Instagram story and said this is a violation of probation. Okay. And is okay, she is not supposed to be making threats to nobody. Okay. And then it says, how many public threats is this now since she's been out of jail? 3 or 4. Hard to remember which ones were from her and which ones were made by her mangy sister. Consequences pending though, right? Okay. And she meant last breath like Ronnie. I think so too. Yeah, call her probation officer. Tag her probation officer. Get this girl where she belongs, back in jail. Get somebody put the victim card. Right. And she needs to stop wearing that upside down cross earrings. This girl ain't holy. Justice for Ronnie Doe and pray for Junior. Right. And she's so creepy. And hey, probation officer, she making threats online. Child, somebody said, I mean, it is. And someone sent this to the parole officer, right? In fact, she needs to be arrested. Where the F is her PO, right? Okay. Child, MIA, I guess, okay, because, honey, this is about the, like, what, third, maybe fourth threat she done made, since she's been on probation. Back on probation, rather. Okay. Child, a mess. A mess. Good night, Inspirational. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. He said she's going to try to mumble her way out of it again, right? You know she is. Said, baby, Carlos always says she going to call the police. She not fighting nobody. Right. All the time. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, love. Yes, you're amazing too. You're welcome. You're amazing in chat. Always a treat. Thank you. Yes, you said her PO is cool with Lisa Malone. Oh, her godmother. That's why she getting away with so much. Makes sense. Makes sense. It probably is them godparents. Okay. Child, a mess. But anyways, y'all, I am going to end the show right here. Okay. Thank you so much for coming through, y'all. I so greatly appreciate it. Shout out to my love buzz, period. Y'all already know what it is. I love y'all so much. Okay. Thank you for everything. I really hope y'all enjoyed the show. Don't forget to hit that like, y'all. Okay. And we will be back tomorrow. Okay. So have a great rest of y'all's night. Stay safe, stay blessed, and take care, y'all. Bye.